Hello and welcome to the very first video of my brand new channel. Now today what I'm going to talk about is I'm going to talk about small businesses and local shopkeepers. Okay, now in this country at the moment your local, they say, oh, you want to buy local, they say, support your local businesses and enterprises, they say, right? Shop local. So with this in mind, the other day I had to go out and buy our little dog a bone to chew on. Okay, just a normal, just a bone, a beef bone or a lamb bone or something, right? So my wife said, on your way home, stop in the local farm shop and get a bone for the dog. So I said, that's fine, no problem. So I went in. They didn't have the exact kind of bone that I was after for the dog, but I was willing to compromise, and I had one of them sort of, I don't know, it wasn't a proper animal bone, it was a Mickey Mouse type bone, synthetic bone, right? And it was something like £3.50. It was quite a size, but it was something like £3.50. So I thought, well, that'll do, I'll have some of that. So I went to the counter, and she went, oh, hello, is that, you know, nice smile from the girl and everything else. And she said, is that all for you today? And I said, yes it is. And I got my card out, and she went, oh, it's got to be over £10 to use your card. Well, no, I'm sorry, my love. It hasn't got to be over £10 at all. You want it to be over £10. You want it to be over £10, right? Oh, look at that. Look, he's had all day, all morning to cross this road. Anyway, so I said, well, I'm not buying like 3 more of these to bump the, or 2 more of these to bump the price up, so I'll put it back then. Now, what's wrong with that little story? What's wrong with that little story is, the bone was £3.50. Say, for instance, it's going to cost you 20p, okay, to process my card payment. So that takes it down to £3.30, right? Now, you've always got your markup. They mark these things up. That bone didn't cost them £3.50 to buy. That bone probably only cost them £2. Right? Now, if you break it all down, they've actually lost out, for the sake of a card transaction, they've lost all that money. And they say shop local, they say. Shop local. Yeah, but, I mean, now, I don't like to carry too much cash. If I lose my wallet, I've lost a lot of cash. You can pay on your card, it's nice and easy, bish bosh bash, it's done, right? But no, it's got to be over £10. Well, no, it hasn't got to be at all. You can go into any of these supermarkets and stuff, and they, you know, you could buy something for £1, right? And they go, yeah, alright. I mean, I know they're doing a large volume of transactions, and they probably get a good deal and everything else, and blah blah blah, right? It's like this carrier bag thing, right? Now the law is in this country, it's something like if you employ more than 300 people or something, then you have to charge. If your shop is a certain size, you have to charge, right? So you go into these little Mickey Mouse corner shops and local shops and stuff, right? And they say, oh, I've got to charge you 5p for a bag. No. You haven't got to charge me 5p for a bag at all. You want to charge me. It's a voluntary thing you can opt into, which is fair enough, right? But don't go giving it all, I've got to charge you. No, you haven't got to charge me. You want to charge me. Okay? So don't give it all that, right? And they say, you know, oh, the big out-of-town superstores are putting local shopkeepers out of business, right? Well, yeah, of course they are. I mean, my local shop, my corner shop around the corner, my news agent, a little parade of shops, right? You can't get near it. If I wanted to stop there now on my way home, I couldn't, simply because all the shopkeepers want to park their cars as close to the shop as humanly possible. I mean, I've even seen one of them run out. His car was directly opposite the shop, not a big road, just normal sized road, directly opposite the shop, space comes up directly outside on this side of the road. So he legged it across the road. Run, this is a grown man, run across the road just to move his car 15 feet, just so he could be within touching distance. I mean, people just want to stop in a shop on their way past, stop in the shop real quick, pull up, jump out, get what they want to get, jump in the car, go home. But if their shopkeepers have parked their cars outside the shop, you can't get near it. I mean, I know people, even they live literally, and I'm not kidding, this is no exaggeration, right? 3-minute walk away, and they still drive to work, and then they'll park their cars outside the shops, and people, you just can't get near or buy. Do you know what I mean? You can't get close to it. I mean, no, I went, you know, and they say shop local, support your local business. Well, I can't. Do you know what I mean? I can't shop local. You know, because they won't let me. Because I can't get near the shop. I can't park near it. And when I do, if I dare to want to pay on my card, they're either going to blow me out completely or charge me 50p. Oh, I've got to charge you 50p. It's under a tenner. No, you don't. You want to charge me 50p. You don't have to do it at all. You want to do it to make money. And then they've got these large, and I'm thinking of an Asda, right? Up in Gravesend there's an Asda. You just go in, you park your car, you jump out, you shoot in the shop, you pay in your card. Yeah, they have to by law charge you 5p a bag, but that's fair enough because they have to, right? You know they actually genuinely do have to charge you for a bag, right? That's fair enough. And then you jump in your car and you go. The prices are good. The prices are good. I went into a petrol station the other day, a couple of weeks ago, and the milk going rate for 2 litres is about 89p, 90p. Round it off, quid, right? 2 litres of milk for £1, right? It's about the going rate. I've gone into this particular petrol station, and I've grabbed 2 because it used to be like 2 for £2, right? So I've grabbed these. Two bottles of milk, 2 for £2, and the woman, I went to the counter. She said, "Oh, that's £3.4, please." I said, "Do what?" She went, £3.4. I said, no, 2 for £2, mate. She went, "No, they're not on offer anymore." I said, "So what? £1.52. £1.52 for 2 litres of milk? Are you serious, bro? Are you serious? You're just having me on." Do you know what I mean? So I said, "Well, I'm not having that," and I really did need the milk as well. So I really did need the milk. So I said, "Well, I'll buy 1." I said, I'm not paying that much for 2. So it's not happening. So, you know, but they say shop local, but I can't shop local because it's not economically sound, is it? £1.52. I'm paying like 63 pence more than I would in a large out-of-town superstore. Do you know what I mean? And then if I wanted a bag, they'd be, "Oh, I've got to charge you 5p for that." And they don't make it economically viable for people to shop local. I'm quite happy to buy local products and stuff, but I want to be able to park easy. I don't want to be paying 5p for a carrier bag because they've got to do it, because they totally haven't got to do it. Do you know what I mean? Just don't try and rip me off, mate. That's the bottom line. Don't try and rip me off, and I'll come back as I mean, years ago I used to use the same car spares shop. I used them for like 10 years, and then he ripped me off for £1 one day. I never went back. Never went back. Do you know what I mean? I used to spend a lot of money buying different parts of different cars and things, and he ripped me off for £1, and I never ever went back. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, so, but what do I know? Do you know what I mean? But what do I know? I'm just a bloke. What do I know? Anyway, so that sets up the tone for the channel. I think that's what it's that's what it's all about, you know. Me getting these things out there, you know. But there you go. That's the way it is. You're not going to change it. I'll just have to keep using these out of town superstores and save some money and aggravation and stress. Oh, I'm going to charge you for... No, you don't. You want to. That's the difference. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed listening to me banging on. There'll be no real sort of schedule for this channel. It'll just be as and when things pop up that really get on my nerves, and then I'll share them with the world. So they won't all be like this either. They won't all be driving videos either. You know, I'll just have to see how it goes. It's a new channel. I'm not really sure of my direction yet. I know I'm going to be doing videos about me moaning about stuff. Now, what's this idiot doing? Yeah, come on, hurry up. Go over and then I can turn, can't I? So, anyway, there it is. Like, share, subscribe, all of the usual nonsense if you want. And have a good one, and I'll speak to you later.